Hi Soap Witches, this is B from Sorcery Soap, and I wanted to tell you some things before I started this video. First of all, don't let anybody hinder your creativity. I started my soap little thing. I don't even know what to call it. I started my soap little thing, I think we had some money left over from another endeavor, and I think it was $400. I think that's how much it was that my guy gave me to start this. But I think you could probably start it with a lot less and slower. The only reason I'm telling you this is because I hear a lot of people say, oh, I can't do it because of this, or I can't do something because of that. And what I really want to say is that creativity doesn't need anything. Think about this. If all the roofs came off and there was nothing, you could take a stick and draw in this dirt. So if you always resort mentally to taking a stick and drawing in the dirt, then it doesn't even matter. You could create anything. That's how I created soap dough, because I just decided, like, I didn't have the money to buy all these molds. And I had all these ideas and I couldn't figure out how to manifest all these ideas. So I figured another way through it and saw that if I could mold them, hand mold them, I could make any shape I wanted. And that is to say, I could make any shape I wanted, and I sucked at molding. I really did. I thought, there's no way I can do this, because I was terrible when I was in my sculpting class. I was terrible. So I just kept practicing. And you can make soap dough super easy. I've got like 3 books telling you how to make soap dough, sharing tons of insights and secrets about how I make soap dough. And you could use any recipe to make soap dough. I just happen to have perfected a particular type of recipe that I have reproduced over and over again, and I use, that I really love. And you can get silicone molds and push the soap dough into the mold. So what I wanted to tell you is, don't even let one thing limit yourself for being creative, and don't even let any ideas limit you. Just experiment and try. So I poured this soap dough right here into a metal pan, and I wasn't sure, it didn't say it was aluminum, but it was metal. The pan was only 99 cents. So I figured if the experiment didn't work, I could just throw the whole lot away. But this is the leftover from my cheese soap that I'm about to show you. And my mouse and cheese soap, and I just poured it in, and it looks really cool. It looks fine. It didn't, like, nothing happened. If it was aluminum, it would have reacted in a particular way, but it looks fine, it feels fine. I don't know that I'm gonna use it, but I just wanted to let you know that I did that experiment. I should have taken a picture of the metal pan, but I didn't. But in the next part, you're going to see, I should have showed you me pouring into the pan, or into the glass pie dish. I didn't. I'm sorry for that. But I did show you unmolding it so that you can see what I did in order to pull it out. I've made the same soap and not put that parchment paper underneath of it, and I couldn't get the thing out, and I scratched my very same pie dish that you're gonna see in the next part. And it was a nightmare, and I was really frustrated with myself and frustrated with my soap, and I gouged it up pretty bad getting it out. So just put the parchment underneath of it and you can pull it right out. The other thing I want to say, and if you've watched, we're already like 4 minutes into this video, if you've watched this far, what I really want to do this year, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, is I want everybody that uses soap dough to acknowledge that they're a soap witch, that they're just like this sort of very cool alchemist making soap and doing stuff with soap that other people they might have dreamed about, but they didn't actually do. And so, like, on Instagram, social media, all social media outlets, just acknowledge that you're a soap witch and put #soapwitch, because to me, alchemy is sort of like spirituality married with science, but that's not exactly science. So I try a lot of stuff that's not exactly science, that shouldn't actually work, but does work. So afterwards, when I'm done with it and I figured it out, I back it out and I go, how did that actually work? And I think that's what alchemy is. There's a lot of faith and there's a lot of belief in alchemy. And I'm not saying that we're going to turn gold or turn lead into gold, but we turn pretty cool stuff from soap into something amazing, something that causes other people to smile. So I can see that I'm running out of time. So I just wanted to let you know that if you have an idea, just give it a try, because the worst that's going to happen is that you're going to have to throw your whole batch of soap away. So just experiment with 1 or 2 pounds. It's not a big deal. And you'll figure it out, but you'll have knowledge that you wouldn't have had any other way. Because I can tell you, I've read tons of recipes, tons of things, and tons of advice. And I think about it, and I either can't quite grasp the whole concept until I've done it, or there's a little piece that's missing in there for me. And once I've done it, then I start to fill in the gaps. So here we go. Watch the video. Okay, bye.